welcome to Last Call. Well, Last Call is basically this. We ain't quite drunk enough, so we try to do a show where we do a topic where we're going to talk about something. And today is going to be music mishaps. Now, that could mean whatever it means to you. I have two, which is amazing. But whatever that means to you it did it come out in opportune time. Uh, my my boss took away my headphones, so now I have to use a speaker, and uh, some of my playlists are not great for the office. So, like something like that, whatever. Questionable is like my
NSFW.
yeah. Why do I feel like that's a fucking where you go to? Like, is that a not like Comic Con, but it's like a thing, right?
Not suitable for workplace. It's
Oh,
related.
my bad. That just sounds like a
There's a porn company
seminar
that
of some
does a
sort.
whole subgenre of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But like it's also I think that's
That's
the
new by all
acronym
that.
for it.
Currently offline.
well, okay. So I did do an office playlist on Spotify, and it was like all Dua Lipa, and it was all like stuff like I wouldn't listen to, but blended in would be like new wave and whatever. So it's kind of like, so. Anywho,
So
moving on.
edgy.
I already said I wouldn't listen to it, asshole. All right. I would watch it. Moving on. All right. So this is being that Gabe helped me come up with it, or did come up with this subject. Gabe, why don't you give us an example of a music mishap?
This is how I came up with it, actually. So, this is also going to date me, too, if you do the math. When I was in elementary school, I had obtained a copy of 100 Miles and Running by NWA. And as was customary for me, I used to take a shower and have the music playing. So, I had forgotten something. Music's playing. I come all the way back to my room, which is in the back of the house. In that time, my aunt goes into the bathroom. By this time, sorry, my voice cracked. By this time, track 2 is playing, which begins with a very graphic audio depiction of the act of fellatio, to keep it as clean as I can. And my aunt damn near had a conniption. She ran to the
She never heard those sounds before.
I have no idea. she's a bit more sensitive to those kinds of things.
Sure.
And yeah, chaos after
When
that.
you ran that together, it sounded like you said she was force sensitive. I honestly can only imagine. What age did you say you were?
I was in elementary school.
Elementary school, yeah. So clearly, obviously, fucking A.
Was the door locked
the
when you came back to the bathroom?
It has been ever since.
Very good.
Nowadays, she gets drunk. It's like, hey, play track 2.
Ugh.
For the song, not for the fellatio.
Yeah, right.
I'm fixing that. All right, Zach, you got the idea. What is your music mishap besides falling into the speaker when you were jumping off the drum riser?
Wow.
I mean, there's one I could tell you about, but it wasn't really fun, so I'm not going to do that one. And there was one time I was in like a Lyft, and a chick was driving, or an older lady, definitely older than me, and I told her to turn up the song, and it was "Hurt" by 9 Inch Nails. And it got really loud, and you know how that one goes. So.
Wasn't fuck you like an animal, at least.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
That one. That was the one.
Oh, because you said "Hurt." That's a different song.
Oh, sorry. I said the wrong song then. It was that.
Got you. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
How many feet do you have to stay away from her?
I don't know. I think she was ready, to have me out of her car though by the end of the thing. Because it was a really long time. It was on forever.
That's cool. All right. Vanessa, do you have a music mishap?
I know I've told Gabe, probably you too. Um, I think it was my sophomore year in high school. Somehow, one of the nuns at school got a hold of like my agenda, and it had uh, "God Hates Us All," the Slayer album,
Mm.
just a booklet. She called my mom.
Yeah.
We go into the office, and the nun's reading lyrics from "God Hates Us All" to us, and I'm just sitting there like, wow, really? Like,
Like, I
really?
remember when I read it. That's cool.
I don't know. It was funny.
That's pretty
I was
bad.
all, yeah.
All right. Chris, do you have a music mishap?
This actually one involves the Mrs. the Chris over here.
This is the Chris. I've been upgraded, guys.
Mhm.
Mr. LaPlague.
So while many years ago, I was working setting up for an event for a bunch of people when we were in California, Northern California, and I needed to plug my phone in, so I ran and found some bare USB on one of the speaker sound systems, empty ports. Not thinking of it, oh, it's just power. Well, I plugged my phone in, and for whatever reason, it just overrode all the settings, so the entire auditorial speakers, like everything, was my phone. Well, I had just so happened to put Mila's ringtone as Miss New Booty by Ludacris.
It was actually
so-
by Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks, sorry. And so she calls me as I'm like, I literally like, all right, cool, plug, do, Miss New Booty, like through the whole, and I mean, like, there's a good 100 somewhat people already sitting down, and they all just
Jump.
right to me.
Yeah.
Like, all right, good day.
Good day indeed. All right. Mila, what is yours?
Okay, I have two actually.
Go for it.
So in my early 20s, I moved out of my parents' house into a house with like all of my college friends, and I got exposed to a lot of new music. And after that experience, I moved back into my parents' house, and I was just kind of trying to relax. It was after work, and I turned on "Smack My Bitch Up" by Prodigy, and my dad came in my room to tell me something and looked at me, heard the chorus of the song, and just closed the door and left. I don't know to this day what he wanted to tell me, but apparently that was jarring enough. Also, most recently, I'm a huge Tech Nine fan, and I have this at my job. I have a girl that comes into prep early in the morning, and she is a seminary student currently studying Christian studies.
Lamau.
And we have this speaker that we can link our phones to. And so I went into the fridge. My phone was linked to the speaker, and it was playing something by Jason Mraz. And then when I came out of the fridge, it was playing Tech Nine. And within the first two lyrics of the song, his line is, "Don't try to N-word me." And I mean, the speaker is about 10 feet away from my seminary student prep girl. And I was like, oh, we need to change that fast.
Wow.
But yeah, it's always fun.
I got grounded because of CNC Music Factory.
Really?
Now, I'll preface this with these two other stories I had I used to listen to Power 106 and Kiss, and once in a while I'll go to that if there's nothing on, if I'm listening to the radio. But I used to listen to those stations. And I was going, and pirate radio was on, and it played the very beginning of Welcome to the Jungle, and that was my what is this moment, and I was over. It was done. My second time of that was Pearl Jam and the Nirvana and that boom. But I tell you that to tell you this. I had just got the Use Your Illusion 2 album, or Use Your Illusion album. Anyway, but yeah, no, 2, sorry. Anyway, do you guys remember 6 disc players if you guys are old enough?
Yes.
Okay.
I had one.
I had one too.
It was a shuffle, and there was old school Mariah Carey, Anita Baker, and Tower of Power. But then I had because I would listen to an album all the way through, so it never really was a problem until my mom put it on shuffle, and it was "Get in the Ring" by Guns N' Roses, which is motherfuck this and fuck you and blah blah blah, like just tearing apart this guy that wrote an article about them. And it was "Get in the ring, motherfucker, get in the ring." And my mom had come out of that room because she was doing like spring cleaning or whatever in her room, and she was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Guns N' Roses." And she was like, "You're to never play this ever again." And the very next song I played was "November Rain," and she's like, "How come they just don't play that all the time?"
Mom, actually, they do on the radio.
Second time, I almost lost my black card because I went to sing karaoke with Zach, and he knew more of the words to Regulator than I did, and I only had to do Nate Dogg's part. He did all of the rapping, and I only had to do Nate Dogg's part, and I still fucked up.
Oh, that's hilarious!
And
I like
to everybody watching, it was like he knew all the words, and I was all.
Well, and they're in front of you as well. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that, and then really quick. Also, honorable mention, Esteban, what do you call it? If you don't know, now you know. It was that word right after, and he would be like, if you don't know, now you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying the word, but it was like that weird, like, had to look at me, so acknowledge that I'm not saying the word situation. And I was like, bro, whatever.
Gosh, gee lookers, my.
It was another N-word situation. But
I love
going
those.
back to CNC Music Factory, me and my mom had just come home from whatever shopping she was doing, and somebody was parked in her space. So she goes, "Oh my god!" And I went, "Who is it?" Which reminded me of CNC Music Factory, and I said, "Ding dong, who is it?" Which is part of one of their songs. She then thought I called her a ding dong at my room, and I was grounded.
Yeah, dude.
Even so, it came on the radio every fucking 10 minutes. So when I played it for her, I was still grounded because she didn't want to feel stupid. Because I was trying to tell her, it's a song, it's a song, it's a song. Grounded for 2 days. It finally came on the radio, had her listen to it, still grounded. So it's like, all right. So that was my awkwardness. All right, that was good. Feel like we did really good. Anybody want to do a last shot of the night?
Sure, why not?
Do you guys want to know what my movie quote was going to be if someone said Zach action?
Nobody called on you, bro? That's pretty fun.
No.
I was the only one that called it. Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot.
No, 2 people, I think, that called.
What was it going to be, Zach?
Bueller.
I gotta give you
I
credit.
felt like I needed to say it.
Now that you said it, that's going to be for the next fucking 2 months, because We've Come for Your Daughter, Chuck, was, easily a year long.
And then 2 Guns, yep. And now
it's
Bueller.
2 Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's Bueller. All right. Yeah. You heartless wench. All right, party people. This has been
I'm right here.
This has been Last Call. We can stay on if we want, but we're as far as performance, we are good. You guys have to wait till next week. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I'm gonna start off slow and probably do like an 80s scary movie.
Dude,
And I'm gonna finish
bro.
real nice.
Phrasing.
But I'm gonna do an 80s scary movie, and then hopefully everybody is gentle
Please
to me
stop.
and not make me watch fucking
Phrasing.
Emma Rose or anything like that, because fuck you guys.
No,
Anyway.
I agree with that. Like, get everybody involved and let's do funny, scary, not like.
We should do Sinners because I just want to watch it again.
Sinners, I don't know how gory it is, but at least it was acclaimed and it wasn't.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. So, well, win. You never know. Zach might.
Thanks, bud.
Splash.
Appreciate that.
Splash might choose it because he's a winner 2 times in October.
And he has
Cheers,
2
everybody.
movies with it. Cheers.
I should get a fucking bell like they have it for in bars. Last call.
Mm-mm.
That's not annoying on a Monday.
Like dinner time?
Your neighbors will hate you.
We'll hate you.
Fucking A, it's last call.
I'm playing the triangle. Leave me alone.
Monday night again.
I'm playing the yeah, I know. All fearing it. Fuck, it's almost 10. All right, party people. This has been Last Call. Thank you guys for watching. We'll come up with something next week. And thank you.